Welcome to Alien Mythos X.
August 21st, 1955, a quiet night in Kentucky turned into one of the most terrifying alien encounters in history. What happened that night will shock you. Friends, today we are going to share with you an absolutely incredible story, a story of an alien attack that lasted for hours, a story that has puzzled investigators for over 70 years. This is the Hopkinsville encounter. So friends, let's start the story. It was a normal summer evening. Billy Ray Taylor was visiting his friend's farmhouse near the small town of Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Around 7 p.m., Billy went outside to get some water from the well. Suddenly, he saw something in the sky, a bright glowing object descending silently towards the ground. It landed in a nearby gully. Billy rushed inside and told everyone what he saw, but no one believed him. They thought he was joking. But 1 hour later, their laughter turned into screams. The family dogs started barking frantically. Something was moving in the darkness outside. Billy and his friend Lucky looked out the window, and what they saw froze them in terror. A creature about 3 feet tall with silver metallic skin, large pointed ears, and enormous glowing yellow eyes was walking towards the house. Terrified, both men grabbed their shotguns and fired. The creature flipped backwards, but then it floated in midair and disappeared into the darkness. But the nightmare had just begun. More creatures appeared. Not one, not two, but 12 to 15 of these beings surrounded the farmhouse. They were on the roof at the windows trying to break inside. The family was under siege. For the next 3 hours, it was a war zone. Gunshots echoed through the night. The creatures kept coming back. Every time they were shot, they would float away, then return. Inside the house were 11 people, men, women, and children, all screaming in terror. They fired over 50 rounds of ammunition, but these beings seemed indestructible. The most terrifying part, the creatures showed intelligence. They would peek through windows, grab onto the roof, and coordinate. Finally, around 11 p.m., there was a brief moment of silence. The family made a desperate decision: escape. They jumped into their cars and drove at full speed to the Hopkinsville police station. When they arrived, the police saw something they had never seen before. These were honest, hardworking farm people, absolutely terrified, covered in sweat, shaking with fear. The police rushed to the farmhouse with the family. What they found shocked them. Bullet holes everywhere, spent shotgun shells scattered on the floor, signs of a violent battle, but no aliens. However, they did find something strange: claw marks on the roof, unusual tracks in the yard, and every single witness told the exact same story. 11 people, all describing the same creatures, the same events. The U.S. Air Force investigated this case under Project Blue Book, but they never found a satisfactory explanation. Skeptics said they were owls, but owls don't attack for 3 hours straight. Owls don't float in midair when shot. Owls don't coordinate attacks. Others said it was a hoax. But why would 11 people, including children, maintain the same story for decades? They never made money from this. In fact, they suffered from the publicity and ridicule. To this day, 70 years later, no one has been able to explain what really happened that night. The Hopkinsville encounter remains one of the most credible and well-documented alien encounter cases in history. The farmhouse still stands today, and locals say sometimes at night you can still see glowing eyes watching from the darkness. Were they aliens from another world, interdimensional beings, or something else we cannot understand? The truth is out there, and it's terrifying. This was the Hopkinsville alien encounter, only on Alien Mythos X.